Found our way through the lost years. Now the day brings it all here. Found our way through the lost years. Now the day brings it all here.
Two in the seventh. Man at first, one out. Bowman with the pitch. A swing and a fly ball. That's hit well. Deep to right field. Piscotty is back at the wall. The ball goes off the wall. Stumbling at second base, Coughlin. He's being waved around. Here comes the throw in, and Molina cannot get him. As Coughlin went diving over Molina, and he touched the plate. And the Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead on an unbelievable acrobatic move by Coughlin.
Close. Come close.
Loaded bases, that's my motivation. I'm feeling lucky, we should go to 2018 motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion. My dough inflated and I'm more creative. Signed a couple big deals. Yes, a couple every generation. I wasn't supposed to make it out, but they code the matrix. And when they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Reminds that they strengthen all the stolen greatness. We used at the mobile station. Full circle, mogul motivation. My self-educated, shrewd negotiations. Got these sharks that I'm sitting at this table with afraid to bait. No tenor on Mercedes, that's
from the inner. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the
Here comes the first pitch.
Center fielder, Brett.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started on a night. Change up there.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A 1-1. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hard hit ball to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second,
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat.
Harold Reynolds.
And that misses for ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 2-2 to Harold Reynolds. Cueto's ready. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The fastball down near the shoe tops. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. Reynolds, the runner at second with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there's out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Here's Robbie Cano now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Here's George Springer.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. LeMahieu is there, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup.
Boston. Third baseman, Alex.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. To short. Turner has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First delivery to him on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Popped him up. Foster shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Justin Smoke.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Smoke is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Michael.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, James Foster. He'll swing it from the left side right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Martinez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Alex Wood.
Hector, Alex.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side. LeMahieu with a great stop. He gathers the throw. What an outstanding play. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
DJ LeMahieu.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with a sinker. Strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Russell Martin now.
The catcher, number 55.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Russell Martin.
And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Now to the
Batting
plate,
ninth,
the pitcher, Johnny
pitcher number
Cueto.
47,
This guy's still looking at a
Johnny
0 in the hit
Cueto.
column. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reynolds scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He's a Gold player who's particularly known for being a speedster on the bases. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Now batting, Harold Reynolds. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He's safe.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hayward.
Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw won't get him. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Popped him up. Martin has a play. 2 gone. Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Third baseman.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Cano.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Popped him up. Martin over to his right. And that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for Boston,
First delivery
Center
to him
fielder.
on the way.
Brett Gardner.
Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reynolds is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. So digging in.
I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. 'Cause I got music in my soul. 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 I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. I got music in my soul. Don't need no money. I don't need no fame. Don't need no house on the beach, 'cause I can ride this train. Ain't got no car to drive you home. Ain't got no number, 'cause I ain't got no telephone. Lord, all I need to get me through the night. Give me some good music, and the world is alright. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. I got music in my soul. I don't need no clothes, don't need no shoes. And I got no watch to tell the time I can sing the blues. No, I can dance, I can play cool, but I got the rhythm. So baby, don't you be so cruel. Lord, all I need to get me through the night. Give me some good music, and the world is alright. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music
Danger, danger, fear and anger. I see dead people when I talk to strangers. Scarred with a stomach stop, gotta get these bundles off. Bubbles in the soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot earner, plot thickener. Fingerprints, rubber in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like we weren't cooking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the putting up the art. Might have framed a couple more, but every story's got its arc. In any case, that was something for the grudge holders to adjudicate. Pushing this human race card to the fumes escape. Did some wrongs, made a few mistakes, but that's for you to throw the book at. I was panicked by impermanence, working on some pertinent. Missed it on the first pitch, now I see the curve spin. A little worse for wear, bad flying bird in the turbulent air. Hey, I studied rhymes to let the mind unwind. Now I make the words for work, what a sweet high five. Pardon him, the heart got caught up in the nouns and verbs. The marketing seemed absurd. The part of person apart. I spot a fake and dissect it.
the theater. Accidentally fall for every real one. Casually lost when each one steals one. Zelda with the half a heart. Controller died before the level up and settled in. So when I try to boost and measure up, I never win. Characters stay blinking, trying to get a handle what these baddies might be thinking, but I don't care. Really, I couldn't spare a neuron. Tossing brain cells at a peak at what's beyond me, but not sure. Probably nothing of the sort. Rather rock a box of nails and hammer off a steady street for like home. Camped in the basement. Camped in a place where the station is safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practiced and patient. Stamped with a seal, it's the real no replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready to go. Camped in the basement. Camped in a place where the station is safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practiced and patient. Stamped with a seal, it's the real no replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready to go.
Ian Kinsler at the plate, 0 for 4 on the afternoon. Swings at the first pitch and a line drive to left field. New record for the longest win streak in American League history.
I've been on the road with the devil right beside me, rising with the morning sun. It's the hunger that drives me. Oh Lord, set my soul, take my pain and turn it into gold.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Crimson Tide and the Bolts. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Travis is there. Oh, no, he missed it. And he'll go to second here. And he is in there. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third. Right
First
fielder.
pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Digging in, Jose Abreu. He's a gold caliber player with an impressive power swing. He can make a ton of contact as well. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he's safe.
Batting fifth. Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So stepping in, George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4.
Popped him up.
Springer.
Chirinos over to his left. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Segura.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. And there's one gone to start the night. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. And he looks to be in spry condition here as he makes this appearance in the form of his rookie series card. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count now. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Andre Dawson. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the... At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box, James Foster. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Foster.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 from his knees to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Back up the middle. Turner gloves it. And there's one down now. Striding in, Chris Taylor. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Low for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jerko.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Segura calls for it. One away. Here's Jason Hayward now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Robinson.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Brentley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. So here now's the pitcher, Alex Reyes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is there. Oh, no, he totally missed it. And he's back into second here safely. Riding in once again, Shun Segura. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Reyes, the runner at second with one away. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Stepping in, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up. Abreu moving to his left. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got it. And that's going to force in a run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
There's Robbie Cano now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
As a look, now the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley.
Left fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2 balls and a strike to count. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, James Foster, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Joey Gallo will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dawson's there. And that retires the side. Arodys Vizcaíno answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Pitch on the way.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Jed Sherko.
Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Another one sent foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting. Second
from the
baseman,
stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Vizcaíno is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat.
Leading off for the Crimson Tide.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Harold Reynolds.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Segura shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again. Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Ready for another chance? Alex Reyes. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is digging in and looking for more. Robinson Cano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Robinson Cano.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Ready once again, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Left fielder.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready for another shot now. James Foster. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Arodys Vizcaíno. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Edwin Encarnacion will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Taylor. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Sean Doolittle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Into the box, Andre Dawson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1.
Andre.
Chopped weakly to the left. Cano ranges to his left. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Popped him up. Cano in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Third baseman, number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jerko.
First pitch on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Harold.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Santana. He's got it one away. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Liner in there for a base hit. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The left fielder, number 23.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in, Jed Jerko will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In now, Devin Travis.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Abreu is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
David Dahl.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Jerko is on his way home. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Tommy Hunter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now at the plate, James Foster. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped high in the air. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
For Florida.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Turner into shallow left. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Striding in, Andre Dawson. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Runner goes for second.